Howdy, 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 my beautiful Capricorn. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, gorgeous, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading for December 2021. So if you find some cards that resonate with you, Capricorn, let me know in the comments below, rather, which cards do and how, because that's how I keep up with you, Capricorn, is through the comments as well. So if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, I really would appreciate if you were to give this video a like and subscribe. Be aware, Capricorn, to be looking for the secret code word, darling, that will be showing up sometime in this video that you put down in the comments below to have a free reading with me, to have a chance to win a free reading with me, rather. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, Capricorn, to get the full spectrum of what's happening for your life right now, as well as your monthly tarot reading. And let's just jump into your reading right now. Remember, if you want to book a private one with me, SimplyVelca.com. all right, so let's get into this for you, Capricorn. Right off the bat, we have the Eight of Potions, the Eight of Cups coming in for you, with the Eight of Needles, Eight of Swords coming in, Capricorn. Oh wow, 2 8s. Can we get a third? And then we have the Death card coming in for you guys, Capricorn. So goodness me, girl, we have this card try to come out. I'm not taking it though. So right off the bat, rather, Capricorn, we have very strong detachment for you guys. Feel very detached right now. It feels as if you don't really know what the right next move is for you guys, Capricorn. Whatever it is that you had to walk away from, that you weren't happy about, you're just now in this place of feeling stuck. You're in this place of feeling stuck, and it's like everything, it's almost as if, Capricorn, you feel as if some facet of your life, a lot of things just came crashing down. Something you had to walk away from. You invested everything into this, right? You gave this your all. You really put all your eggs in this one basket, and then because you had to unwillingly have to walk away from this. And I feel like for many of you guys, it's like a person. I feel like you really invested a lot of energy into this person, but you kind of were aware that you had to either disconnect from it. Or with this death energy here, it's almost as if, like, some of you guys, like, I'm gonna be honest here, Capricorn, it feels like you guys were just completely ghosted in the situation where you're just like, I mean, I guess pun intended now looking at this artwork of this card, but it's just like you were just left here, and they're just like very much so where it's like that analogy being like, all right, I'm gonna go grab some milk, Capricorn, I'll be back. And you were sitting at home, and you were just like, all right, well, like, it's been a couple of hours now, darling, it's been a few days, you haven't grabbed that milk yet, you haven't sent me a message or anything, darling, what's up? Right? And so yeah, Eight of Swords energy here with that Death card. It's like you unwillingly, well, you weren't really expecting it, probably kind of being forced in this position of having to just really move on, having to detach from a situation. I do feel so greatly that some of you guys are just can I speak, Capricorn, ghosted, and if that is the case, I am so sorry, darling. So let's get into your second row now. For you, Capricorn. Right off the bat, darling, we have the we have the Three of Candles, Three of Wands coming in for you, Capricorn, with the Queen of Needles, Queen of Swords as the focal point of your spread. These cards, I'm telling you, Capricorn, honey. And then we have the Nine of Presents, the Nine of Presents, the Nine of Pentacles stepping forward, Capricorn, for y'all. So with that Queen of Swords as that centerfold energy here, it feels almost as if because of this other energy here, because of this ghosting situation, or just something that it just feels very out of the blue, whatever happens, like you kind of just were sitting there waiting for the result, and then it just never heard back from it. You never really got any intel on it. Maybe some of you guys put in an application somewhere, shot your shot in some regard with an energy, Capricorn, and then you were just kind of like didn't hear anything back. And so I feel like from this point on, you're just like, all right, well, since I didn't hear anything back from this, I'm gonna just keep it moving, darling. Like it's almost as if you're just so done with outside energies that you're going to be just focusing in on yourself, focusing in on what actually seems promising for you. It's like you're going to be following the breadcrumbs, you're going to be following the trail of like what actually is profitable for you, because you're just tired of like, it's like you were looking at the potential and what things could be with a situation, but they weren't the reality of it yet. And so I feel like you're more so now sitting in this place, Capricorn, and being like, show me, rather than me like betting on you, right? It feels like you're kind of done betting on situations. You're done really just, yeah, you're just in this place of like, show me something more substance, darling, right? Don't tell me what you're worth. Don't tell me what it is that you'll do. Show me, right? You don't want to bet on just words alone. You don't want to bet anymore on like potential alone. So yeah, it's definitely made you a little bit more cynical, but I feel like that's kind of the move for y'all at this current point in time. I feel like it's the best course of action personally, especially based off of this spread right here, these first 3 cards, Capricorn. So let's get into your third row. Do one more bridge shuffle, Capricorn, and then we'll jump right into this. Let's get into your third row. I feel like this card called out to me. We have the 6 of Presents, 6 of Pentacles coming in for you, with the, what is this, 2 of Candles, 2 of Wands, right? Yeah, 2 of Candles. And then we have the King of Pentacles coming in for you as well. Very interesting energies here, Capricorn. I do feel as if once you actually start owning this energy of being like, show me, don't tell me, darling, right? That's really where I feel as if that's where someone actually comes in to give you something of promise, right? It's almost as if once you start raising your standard, you are kind of taken aback by like just how well that works for you, Capricorn. I feel, because I feel like very quickly after the fact, it's then from this place of where you have this, because I feel like it's an outside energy, this King of Pentacles here, male or female, it don't matter, darling, it really don't matter. It's in this place where this new, very stable energy, very well off for themselves, or at the very least they're very secure in like what it is that they're currently building, right? This is not an energy where it's like you have to live their life for them or just like supplement for them or do anything. Like they're already secure in themselves, right? They have their own car, they have their own living space and what have you, and they're coming in with some type of offer that feels a lot more mutual. I see for many of you Capricorns, this could easily be in terms of like business. You don't have to teach this person about the business, the ropes of business. They already know about business. So then you guys can already start like 10 times further than where you ever started with this other energy beforehand. In terms of relationships, it feels like this person is very like aware of what it is that they want in their life. They've been through hurt. They've been through some pain as well. Girl, I think it's hailing right now. Anyways, side note, I just kept on hearing stuff like hit the window. Anyways, Capricorn, crazy parts about being in Texas City. You know, it's just this person is just very refreshing for you. I feel like you could see a lot of yourself in this person. You can relate to them a lot. So I want to be based off of this Pentacle energy, and plus your Earth energy, along with Pentacles being Earth energy. I want to be surprised, Capricorn, if this is like you identify this with being like a soulmate or a twin flame. Now, I'm not saying they are, darling. I feel like tarot readings are not here to be telling you if they are or not. I feel like tarot readings are just going to confirm the feelings you already have. When you have those deep soul connections, darling, you're going to be feeling it regardless. You're not going to have a tarot reading be like, oh yeah, this is your soulmate, by the way, and you're just like, oh, you know, it's just not going to take you by shock. All right, just to get that clear, darling. So yeah, let's take in this energy as a whole. I feel like whatever situation here, whatever situation ended up happening where you were ghosted, or just like you're just waiting for them to come back from picking up that milk and cigarettes, honey, and you're just like, girl, you just didn't show back up, honey, and so you're just in this place that, all right, I guess I gotta like move on now, because that's kind of the place I feel like for you. I don't feel as if you really have like a plan B for this, because you're just like, you weren't anticipating this at all. Right? And so when you move on, like, you're not going to just like go out and try to find them and make it work anymore. You're going to be like, all right, since you're a coward, you're going to be this way, darling. All right, whatever, right? 3 of Wands, Queen of Needles, 9 of Pentacles here. It feels as if, yeah, you're just following into this place of where you're just going to be asked, you're going to be coming from this place of telling people to be like, show me and don't tell me, right? You're just in this place of taking things at very much so face value, which I think is really important for you, because I feel like once you get into this mindset, usually my Capricorns that have been with me for a hot biscuit, honey, know that I'm really critical about the Queen of Swords usually. But in this energy, especially with it being in the center of the energy, darling, surprisingly, I like this a lot for you guys. All right. And then in this third row, darling, allergies are whooping my behind, honey. I was gonna say another word, but I don't want to get demonetized. But anyways, Capricorn, Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands here with that King of Pentacles. Yeah, I do just feel as if whatever is coming in for you, again, it doesn't like romantic, business, and friendship aside, like it literally could be anything. When it just is the connection, darling. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. It's a connection. For you, Capricorn, I just feel as if whatever's coming in for you, very long term, right? With that Two of Wands here, very long term. I always also associate Two of Wands as the card of contracts as well. That's like a personal thing that I see. Capricorn, Six of Pentacles. Now in this artwork of it, unfortunately, it doesn't showcase like the usual artwork that Six of Pentacles has, which it's usually shown with like scales and balancing. But in the sense, it's just very much so like you receive just as much as you give, rather than in this situation you probably were giving a lot and not really receiving a lot, Capricorn. And just, yeah, in this King of Pentacles energy here, I just like this energy a lot because they're just very just in their plate. Like they know their energy, they know what they're about, they know what it is that they're doing. You're not having to upgrade them at all, because they already have done their things. They're just very mature, they're in their space and what have you. So I like this a lot for you guys, Capricorn. All right, very much so. Like, while yes, we have this unexpected disappointment here, darling, right? You're gonna be so happy that, you know, that they did ghosting you. There's a Beyonce song that I'm sure that I'll like come to remember by the end of this reading, right? For this, right? I think it's gonna be like Irreplaceable. I feel like Irreplaceable is very fitting for this, because it's like obviously the premise of it, and we're not gonna deep dive, we're not gonna have a whole synopsis about just Beyonce's song Irreplaceable. This is about you, Capricorn. But anyways, the fact of the matter is, it's like you're not fighting for this energy, right? You're not gonna go out searching for it, you're not gonna be begging for it, or if you have, darling, you don't need to tell nobody, all right? But anyways, it's just in this place to be like, you know what, you want to treat me this way, darling, I know I'm irreplaceable, you know your value, darling, and then you start asking for higher value, and you get just that, because you know you're irreplaceable. You know that where you are at, darling, you're fabulous, you're great. It's just like, girl, please, you know. So let's start clarifying these energies. We're going to start clarifying the first row for you, Capricorn. All right, starting out. Honey, let me know if anyone else is struggling with allergies right now, Capricorn, because it is just doing the most. Clarifying your Eight of Potions, Eight of Cups, darling. We have the Ace of Swords coming in here. It makes a lot of sense for you guys, because it's like through that detachment, it's like you kind of were aware, it's like, all right, gotta go into a new direction here. Temperance card coming in here. So while you don't feel as if, like, while you're initially in this place of being like, I don't know where to really go from here, because you really were associating everything with this, you put all your eggs in this basket. Temperance card comes in of where it's just like, darling, just have patience at this time, right? You know, don't freak out, right? Easier said than done. But Emperor card clarifying that Death card. I just feel as if whatever situation happened here, it just was here to really, it's almost, I almost want to say this is like spiritually like influenced, darling. I'm not to say that, like, I feel as if they made this energy disappear, right? I know there's probably some weird verbiage to be saying, especially when we have that Death card coming in, darling, but I feel like they made this energy disappear because it's like your spiritual team, Capricorn, were just like, this isn't enough for Capricorn. If Capricorn isn't gonna raise the bar, darling, we're gonna make them raise the bar. We're gonna get this we're gonna continuously make things not work out that are not of their value until Capricorn gets to the point where they start asking for more, essentially, right? Capricorn, like, I like this energy a lot, even though definitely, obviously, it's gonna hurt. It's like disappointment here, darling. It never feels good being ghosted, right? That's the reality of it. But I just see a lot of positive in this. But also keep in mind, darling, I'm an extreme optimist. I'm a realist, so I'm also always going to be an optimistic person, because I'm always in this place of being like, yeah, something sucks, but I would rather just like be hopeful for something positive happening, even if I know it's like a 5% chance, right? Rather than just be wallowing in self-pity and just like sadness, because like I don't like being sad. So it's just like, anyways, that's a whole different subject, darling. Let's start clarifying your second row now. Clarifying your Three of Wands here, we have the Seven of Wands, because it feels as if you can, like, on some level, Capricorn, I feel like if you were honest with yourself, you were able to see red flags with people, but you weren't able, like, you still just gave stuff the benefit of the doubt, or you just weren't following through with it. You know, there was someone I was giving a free reading on TikTok during my live stream the other night, Capricorn, where someone wanted to know someone was like for them or not. And I gave them a reading. I was like, girl, it feels as if like they exuded so many red flags, but you ignored the red flags. And this person, I kid you not, Capricorn, they were just like, oh yeah, they did want to get a red flag tattooed on them. And I'm just like, girl, can it be any more obvious? Okay, so it's like, I feel like, you know, if you were to be honest with yourself, you're just done being nice, essentially. Five of Pentacles here. You know, you were put into this Queen of Swords energy where you're not happy about this, Capricorn, but you know, like, you have to kind of just be more cutthroat. You have to be more strict, because it's just like, you know what, darling, like, since people just continuously want to screw me over, you know, you're just like in this place of being like, all right, like, you're done. Like, people are gonna have to actually show their worth, show their value to you now. Done with the second chances. Wheel of Fortune here with the Nine of Pentacles here. As I was just saying, I don't feel like I need to get into any more detail. The moment you start raising the bar, Capricorn, that's when this Wheel of Fortune starts elevating and turning into your favor rather than continuously bad luck. As I was saying, like, I feel as if your spiritual team is just continuously going to be like, continuously until you start asking for more, until you start raising the bar for what it is that you allow in your life, Capricorn. All right, so let's start clarifying your third and final row now, Capricorn. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles coming in here on your Six of Pentacles, or presence, darling. Yeah, I just feel as if this is just like a nice upgrade for what it is, like what it is that happened here, whatever this ghosting situation, whether you put in an application somewhere, didn't hear back from them, resume or person, what have you, what happened here is like you're having that be exactly replaced with something here. So it's like you put in an application somewhere, you're gonna actually get a better offer that pays more, you know, in that sense, right? Eight of Cups comes in on that Two of Wands here. Yeah, it's very much so Capricorn in this place of, I feel like Capricorn, on some level, you needed to be ghosted. I feel like you needed to have like this last really blow to the gut, darling, because then that's the only way that you get to this point here, right? You needed to really be forced to have to emotionally detach, because I don't feel like you would have left by yourself. And then Nine of Wands clarifying that King of Pentacles. Yeah, ultimately, Capricorn, this girl, I'm getting a little bit crazy now, darling. This energy over here, Capricorn, only happens after the fact of you having to, you know, unfortunately have to be ghosted, have this disappointment happening. You know, I can't sugarcoat my readings, right? I have to be completely honest in what it is that I see, Capricorn. I just, you know, I like this energy a lot for you. While yes, there's disappointment, there's pain, there's hurt initially at the start of this reading, it just turns to do something so much better. It's like, yeah, the world made you a little bit more hardened, but it's like this kind of a blessing in disguise. Is like, yeah, now that Capricorn's hardened, Capricorn now can allow much higher vibrational energies into their life. So yeah, Capricorn, that is the reading that I have for you, darling. Make sure you find the secret code word that was in this reading to be write down to win a free reading with me. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, SimplyVelca.com. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. As well, be sure to follow my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All that just being Simply Velca, honey. And yeah, I love you so much, Capricorn. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign and your monthly reading. And I'll be connecting with you, darling, sometime in the near future. Bye, y'all.